it's Reagan, and today I'm here with an ambitious November TBR. November is a very important month to me because it's crazy. I have a lot of school, but basically by the end of November I'm going to be pretty much done with school, so it's also like the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel that I'm just reaching for. But in honor of that, I also am in a huge mood to read, so I have a TBR of all the books I really want to get to this month. It's a little ambitious because I know I'm going to be a little stacked for time because I'm going to Y'all Fest, which I am really excited about, and you know, just normal finals kind of stuff. I'm also just going to go ahead and link my wrap up from October down below just in case you guys missed it because it was a good one, in my opinion. But, you know, I might be a little biased about that. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. The first book I'm going to talk about is the book I'm currently reading, and I am planning on posting a review for it soon, and that is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. This is Veronica Roth's newest upcoming release coming out in January 2017. It is a science fiction multi-perspective novel set in outer space on new planets. Both of the characters so far I am absolutely loving. I'm excited to have a review up for this soon. I will keep you posted because I'm sure a lot of you are curious because Veronica Roth is kind of a big deal, you know, with the whole Divergent thing, but yeah. The next book on my list is A Book of Spirit and Thieves by Morgan Rhodes. This is Morgan Rhodes' like prequel series to the Fallen Kingdom series, which I really love by her. So before that book comes out in December, I wanted to get to the prequel series this month, get started, because I haven't yet. And this follows our main character, Crystal, who gets sucked into another world from like our world. She gets sucked into the Fallen Kingdom world, but like 1,000 or so years before. A magical tale where two worlds collide and sisters must find the answer to peace. I'm interested. Plus, I just really love Morgan Rhodes' writing. I find it so addicting and just really fast-paced, so I am excited to get to this month, hopefully. The next book I'm going to talk about is the Prewstopia Book Club pick of the month for the month of November, and this month we are working with Simon & Schuster. I am so excited about this book. I've heard nothing but fantastic reviews that have come out early, pre-book release, and I'm just so excited. And that is The Diabolic by SJ Kincaid. This book is another science fiction novel following our main character, who is a diabolic. And a diabolic is created to kill, they're ruthless, and they're designed to protect people. Our main character, Nemesis, was designed to protect a character, Sidonia, who's like a powerful political person, but turns out that the best way to protect Sidonia is to become her and like pretend to be her in this new political court, and it just sounds so good. It sounds like it's going to be fast-paced, suspenseful, just all the things I look for in science fiction. If you guys are interested in reading along with us, I'll post our Goodreads page down below. I really think this is going to be a doozy, and as always, we will have a spoiler live show discussion at the end of the month where we can talk about all of this goodness, because I'm anticipating it's going to be very good. The next book on my TBR is kind of fulfilling my desire to read some historical fiction, and that is Tarnished by Katherine Longshore. I've had this book for forever and it's so pretty, and I've been hanging on to this book for when I felt like reading some historical fiction that was pretty dramatic at the same time. This is a Anne Boleyn retelling. She of course is one of the notorious wives of Henry VIII, who was ultimately killed. But I feel like this novel is going to take a spin to this historical retelling and make it deliciously dramatic and hopefully full of illustrious affairs. I'm looking forward to it. And the next book I want to talk about is Three Dark Crowns by Pender Blake. This is a book I received back in September, and I've been itching to read it ever since. This follows a magical world where three sisters are all vying for the same crown. However, to get that crown, they have to kill their other two sisters. It involves elemental magic, revenge. I hear it's a very dark story. Needless to say, I am very intrigued, and I've just been dying to get to it, so I'm putting it on this TBR pile, hoping that will in fact happen, but we shall see. And because the weather is finally starting to get cooler, I've become more and more in the mood for a really like magical and whimsical, classic-esque feeling young adult, or rather children's fairy tale story. And so for that I have The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Katherine M Villante. This is one of the most cherished children's books, I feel like, on BookTube. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this. I started it a few times and it always has been really interesting. I've just put it down and picked up something else instead. It follows our main character who is, her name's September, and she longs for an adventure, and then one day she gets pulled through her window into another world where she has to navigate and figure out what's going on. I hear it's just absolutely whimsical and magical and all things that I am looking for right now. And it's a pretty long series, and all of the books have been very highly received, so excited to read this month. Alrighty guys, that is my Ambitious November TBR. Let me know down below what books you really want to get to this month, as I would love to know. And I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye!